So, Chad, I think we're good. I think we have the line set up. Bartovich will start game 1, as he did before, and then drop the ball. But it's Kuba, Bedard, Sador, Wellwood, Cooley, Clapperton, Bannock, Amisa, Coleman, Ling, Shantz, Weeks. Defensively, York, Colborne, Hartman, Bouchard, Shabbat, Kostopoulos. And then the power plays are going to be insane. We know it's Pittsburgh in round number 1. Before that, Jussi Makela is out for another week. So he will be back in this series, which is good. Which is very, very good. We need to take a look at the Pittsburgh Penguins and what they look like before we start this series. We're back in round number 1. After a Stanley Cup final loss last year. Okay, this might not be easy. Cutter Gauthier, Atu Aratu, and Gage Gonsalves. Jesse Ilanen, Taylor Von Ark, and Ethan Gauthier. Timo Laxonen, Gabe Perreault, Miguel Marquez, Elliot Denoyer, Jasper Inkinen, and Tristan Robbins. This is the type of team that could pull some bullshit in the playoffs. Especially with that pairing, Quinn Hughes and P.O. Joseph. They were both a part, and former Leaf, Vitaly Sokolov. Those two were both here when the Penguins beat us in the conference finals 3 years ago. Brock Faber, former Leaf, Kasper Kolonumi, and Cody Booz. Their goaltender, if I'm not mistaken, was the goaltender of the Coyotes. This guy has some championship experience. Holy shit. This is a trap series right here. This is exactly the type of team that a 61-win Leafs team would lose to in round 1. Exactly the type of team. In terms of rating, 195 and 86 to 84, 86, and I believe another 84. We absolutely trounce them in terms of rating, the overall strength of the team. But as this Bruins fan knows, anything can happen in the playoffs. Game number 1, first round against Pittsburgh. Let's do it. Is this the year? First period, goalless. It's not necessarily a bad thing, to be honest. Second period, 1-0 Leafs. Eric Wellwood. 19 shots each, but we strike first. Go to the third up by 1. I would love more insurance, that is for sure. Power play, yep, there it is. Ethan Gauthier, the goal. We're tied. Boys, you got to score more than 1 goal. It's not enough. It's not enough. Coleman's first ever playoff goal. Make it 2-1. Clapperton makes it 3-1. And the depth delivers. The Maple Leafs take game 1. 3-1 on home ice. Thank God for that. Bartovich. It's game 2 I'm worried about for him, but Bartovich with a great game. Wellwood and Bouchard, 2 points each. Very, very nice. No negative players on the night because, of course, their only goal was a power play goal. 33 of 34 for Jan Bartovich. Yarn Bartovich. The AHL season comes to a close. The Marlies, 46 wins, are going to the postseason. They'll take on the Syracuse Crunch. We'll follow along as best we can. Game 2. Game 2. Here we go. First period, 1-0 Leafs. Ling, the defender, playing 4th line left wing. You'll love to see it. Second period, ooh, Bartovich. Game 2, Bartovich. Ilanen, Denoyer, and Joseph. Game 2, Bartovich is a fucking tragedy. We go to the third, down by 2. We need the offense to step up a little bit here, which would be great. Shants. They're like shorts and pants. They're shants. It's 3-2. Kill off a penalty. Still got time. Still waiting for Connor Bedard's first of the playoffs. Extended power play for the Penguins. Jesus Christ. 2 minutes to go. 1 and Ratu's empty netter. Penguins take game 2. 4-2. Not the game we needed from Bartovich, and not the game that we needed from our offense. If Ling is leading the way offensively, that is a major, major problem. Horrific game for Connor Bedard and Maciej Kuba Sador as well. Horrific. Not a great game for Cam York either. Still a 9.06 for Bartovich. That top line did not deliver at all. Because of that, we're going to make a change before game 3. We are going to drop Sador for Clapperton. You could say Wellwood, but Wellwood and Cooley are a damn good combination. That way we can get Sador in front. Could argue 2 power forwards with Cooley, maybe not, but I think that's the way to do it. Kuba, Bedard, Clapperton, Wellwood, Cooley, Sador. That's going to be the change that we make. York right now is our only negative defender. Did he not have a point yet? He has 1 point in 2 games. Very uncharacteristic for Cam York. Big time game 3. Big time game 3. First period, goalless. 16 shots to 6. Still waiting for Connor Bedard's first goal of the playoffs. Second period. It's like we channeled it. Connor Bedard gives us the 1-0 lead. So we have him more than doubled up in shots. And we go to the third. But still, insurance is the key word here. Power play for Pittsburgh. Gauthier scores. A lot more power play time. Another power play for the Pens. Sador scores as it expires. Ratu gets it back. 2-2, 6 minutes left. 2 minutes to go. And we're going to overtime in game 3. And you know what? I want to see it happen. I want to see it happen. If it's going to happen, then damn it. We're going to see it. Let's do it. Our first look at Connor Bedard on the ice. And we need it to pay off in this overtime. We need it. We need it. Pens, Leafs, game 3 in a 1-1 series. We need this win here. Do not like the idea of trailing in this series whatsoever. Whatsoever. We are going to take it to him.
Pittsburgh's in on the offensive attack now. He grabs the puck.
Theo Joseph, good pickoff. And it's Connor Bedard. Bedard. Centering feed. Kuba can't get all of the shot. Good chance.
Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end.
The battle. Clapperton wins it back. Kuba can't get the shot away. That's what I wanted Clapperton on that top line for, to help get pucks back. Gonsalves loses it. Clapperton takes the hit. Kuba battling with Gauthier. Kuba has it. Finds York. Clapperton held it too long again. Trying to win it back. He is a beast along the boards and in the corners. Pittsburgh, Cam York takes it away again. Contact from Gonsalves. One-timer, save, and close call for Bartovich. But he gets it.
A critical draw here.
Got Bedard at the draft when he wasn't signed. His trade value was lower. In $17.5 million man. It's Eric Wellwood. He's got some clutch OT winners in the past. Shot on. Save by Safronov. Wellwood gets it back. Wellwood dishes to Bouchard. Evan Bouchard, centering feed. Cooley second chance off the goalie. And he covers. I really wish Logan Cooley didn't try to 1T that. We're sending the top line out there. If it's an O-zone draw, I want Bedard out there. Even if they're tired. 50-50. Face off won by Von Ark. It's Gauthier. I'll try to get that second line back out there. It's a dangerous change, but I trust the defense. Colborne up the boards. Wellwood nearly turns it over. Colborne up ahead for Eric Wellwood on the off wing. Wellwood fighting. Von Ark takes the hit from Wellwood, but they're offside. We'll get Michael Misa in the third line out there with Banach and Coleman. Misa wins it. Hartman over the line. Not great from him. Von Ark. Von Ark still stripped of the puck by Misa. Bouchard for Coleman. Coleman, first ever playoff series, has it back. Double team pressure. They're just not getting rid of it in time. Good poke check to knock it away from Hughes. Bouchard battling with Hughes still. Elonen centering feed off the guy's stick. Coleman. To Banach. He'll dump it in. Misa gives chase. It's just not there. Here comes Pittsburgh. Contact there. Von Ark taken out. Kostopoulos has it. Up for Misa. Michael Misa. One-timer to Coleman. Loose puck still kept out. Quinn Hughes held up. We'll get a line change there. Giving him a lot of trouble on these breakouts. Held up by Misa. Held in. Leo Banach. Shot, glove, save. Safronov. That one was labeled for the top corner. And Bedard's former goalie in Arizona makes the save. Bedard on the draw. Again, can't win it. Battled on by Kuba. Loxonen takes it away. Penguins into the attacking zone. Centering feed. Loxonen. Bartovich. Got a piece of it. It wasn't pretty. But he got it.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone.
We need to win this game. Cooley, Wellwood, Sador. Cooley wins it. York loses it. Tristan Robbins. I think it's their fourth line that's out there. Booze for Robbins. Eganen scores! A rough goal from Bartovich. And the Penguins take a 2-1 series lead.
I think the goalie whiffs on this. He looks like he wants to get a stick on it. It's low on that side, but he doesn't make the stop.
You know, it's funny, Razor. When this thing first started, I thought it was a little gimmicky. I love it now.
Yeah, but gimmick is okay.
Another face-off that we win in our own zone. We can't clear the puck. And that was enough. Off the draw, we win it to York, who is immediately chased off the face-off by Inkinen. Turns it over. Let's see who 52 was. Pass to the point. Stealth pass from Booze to Robbins. And a horrific commit. And Inkinen far post. I don't know what the answer is right now. Well, we're down 2-1. That was a bad, bad goal to give up. As Bartovich is not going to play game 4. Will Makala be back? Yes, he will be. Thank God. We're going to get some lineup changes in there. Bartovich technically has a 9.23 through 3 games, but he's lost 2 in a row. Stefan Backstrom. That was last year. Backstrom gets the chance. Defensively. Can't believe I'm even having to consider this, but Cam York hasn't gotten it done. So great in the regular season, he's struggling right now. Hartman has taken 11 penalty minutes. Colborne, okay. So Hartman and Colborne, way too many penalties. Fuck. York, Bouchard, Shabbat, Kostopoulos, Hartman, Colborne. It's got to be done. Unless we want Ling back in the lineup, it would take out Kostopoulos, who actually hasn't been that bad, and would get Cam York back onto that right-hand side. Makala's in for Ling no matter what. Let's get Ling back in there. Shit, Ling cannot play with Bouchard. Fuck it. Ling, York, Shabbat, Bouchard. No, we can't do Shabbat and Bouchard. We can do Hartman, Bouchard, which in fairness is what we had before. I'm going to put Caden Ling on the top pair right now. Again, we've had too many penalties from Colborne and from Hartman. That's the big issue. I like the physicality. They're not staying out of the box. I don't know if I dare put Bouchard and Shabbat together. Ling has to play with York. So maybe Ling gets taken out after all. Even though he hasn't been that bad. And we get Kostopoulos back in. York, Bouchard, Shabbat, Kostopoulos, Hartman, Colborne. For the forwards, Sador isn't getting it done. He's just not. Clapperton, Week, Sador, Coleman, because of the penalties to Coleman. Connor Bedard is struggling right now, as are all 3 centers, for fuck's sake. Makala, Bedard, Clapperton, Wellwood, Cooley, Weeks, Kuba, Misa, Sador, Banach, Shantz, Coleman. That is what we're going for. And we're taking Wellwood off of the top power play for Makala. And we'll take Colborne off of that other power play just to get Wellwood back in there. I mean, it is desperation in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, it is desperation. But we just don't have time. We've lost 2 straight. It's game 4. It's basically must win. Fuck. Elot. To properly sum up my thoughts, I needed a moment to collect myself. And my thought is now, the fuck? 2-2 after 4 minutes and 1 second. First period, 4-2 Pittsburgh. Second period, 6-2 Pittsburgh. We're going to be down 3-1 in the first round. The second time we've had a 60-win season, and both times. Oh my fucking God. I don't even know. Matches Kuba scores on the power play. Inkin gets it. I'm done. 7-4. Whatever. Fuck it. Whatever. Don't care. Don't care about stars. Don't care about stats. Just. Oh my fucking God. That's the last game Backstrom will ever play as a Leaf. We're going back to Bartovich. He loses this game. It's the last game he'll ever play as a Leaf. Gonna put the best players on the highest lines. Get it done or don't. This will be the last game for a decent chunk of these guys. We're talking Misa, we're talking Cooley. They're gone if we lose this. They are gone. Connor Bedard has shit the bed, by the way. Jesus fuck. Endo, shut your mouth. He has never had this bad of a playoffs. He gets here for the Leafs, and all of a sudden, here we go. He has literally only once ever been under a point per game in the playoffs, and it was 16 and 17. I can't not have Bedard on the top line, but Jesus Christ. UC Makala was a -4 in the one game he played. Honestly, no, there are certain players I don't want in anymore. There are certain players I just don't want in anymore. If they're not getting it done, they're getting out. I don't even care. Could go with the highest players in the highest spots, but no, I don't even necessarily care. Give me a second. Pure desperation. Wasting time because I don't want to admit that we're about to lose in the fucking first round again. But that is exactly what's about to happen. So. Fuck. I cannot believe we are in this spot again. Unbelievable. Hartman probably can't play this next game because he has been abysmal in terms of penalties. Colborne as well. It's just too many penalties. Too many fucking penalties. And then even Cam York, arguably the best defensive season I've ever seen, hasn't been great. Forward-wise, with Kuba, it's not that he's been brutal, but he also hasn't been great. Connor Bedard has been awful. Absolutely awful. Still can't believe it. And Sador hasn't been very good either. Wellwood, Certainly not that bad. Logan Cooley, by default, has probably been our top fucking center. Gordy Clapperton on the right also hasn't been that great. UC Makela was obviously absolutely fucking atrocious in the one game he's played so far. I don't know if he's going to play another. Oh, God. Michael Misa. Again, hasn't been anything special. You can argue he or Cooley. Coleman. Just the penalties have gotten him into way too much trouble. Leo, just by definition of staying the hell out of the box, hasn't been that bad. Chance hasn't been that great either. And then Derek Weeks has been our best fucking right wing. We're not going to scratch anybody for like the AHL options or the younger dudes. Like, they've at least earned the right to try to get it done. It's going to be Misa, Cooley, Shantz, and Bedard's going down to the fourth line. He'll still have power play time. Left wing is Wellwood, Banak, Kuba, and Makala. Defensively, Hartman and Colborne will play, but they gotta, I mean, yeah, they gotta play, I guess. I mean, the alternative is Ling and Roloff. Honestly, they're just so drastically fucking bad. I gotta take them out. They just take way too many fucking penalties. So Ling's back in. Colborne's gonna be out for Roloff. We'll move Cam York to the right side. So it's going to be Bouchard, York, Kostopoulos. Cody, what's going on, buddy? Shabbat. I don't even know. Probably Ling and Roloff, yeah. I got no choice. The other guy, again, they just take too many penalties. And you could argue for Coleman, too. He's kind of at that point. 7 penalty minutes in 4 games. Where he should probably be out. But we're doing it. We're doing it. That's the team for Game 5. We're pretty much boned. Let's see if our season ends on home ice in 5 games. First period. That is the closest I have been to spiking a controller in many years. That was very close. Very close. We're going to lose in 5 to Pittsburgh. After 61 wins. There's, of course, the chance had we menu simmed, it would have been better, but at the same time, why? Oh, cool, we simmed from the menu and we won the cup. Like, I prefer the more immersive approach. You can obviously win on the immersive approach, but boy, in this franchise run, at least, this game has its desire to break us, essentially. Second period, 7-0. Menu sim more accurate. Good friend of the mine of the channel, Sim for the Win Productions on YouTube, CYNFTW Productions. He only in-depth sims if it's a game 7, because he finds menu simming to be more accurate to representing how good a team actually is. And he might have the right idea. Dude, I could play the full 20-minute period. I don't even know if I could score enough goals to tie it. 7-0 on home ice. The most embarrassing loss in Leafs history. Nothing can top that. Nothing can top losing like this. Getting potentially shut out. 8-0. Game 5 of the first round. And we're out. We have hit rock bottom. It cannot get worse than this. It simply can't. It turns out Matthews raising the cup wasn't even rock bottom somehow. What can you even say to that? What can you even say? After a 116-point season, Connor Bedard scores 1 goal and was a -6. Matteo Shantz was our best center. Makala was abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. Like, nobody was good in the series, obviously. Jesus Christ. I don't think I've ever seen a team this good fail on every level. Cam York had a 118-point season. A +81? +81. 2 points, -4. Nobody showed up. Nobody showed up. I don't even know. I don't even know what to do anymore. Yeah, three President's Trophies in a row. First round exit, Stanley Cup final loss, first round exit. I've said it every time, but seriously, where do we go from here? How the fuck? Like, where do we go from here, man? Relocate, yeah, right? New coach. I mean, why not? Might as well make Morgan Riley the coach at this point. Backstrom, Bartovich, Emerton have all played their last games for the team. Obviously, we won't get anything for Emerton, but it's fine. Cheval Dave will potentially be our starter next year. Colborne's going to go. He was a deadline rental. So was Shabbat. Hartman probably goes because he can't be relied upon to not take penalties. I don't know if it's time to move on from Bouchard and York. We have plenty of young defenders. We're probably going to have to make a change on that right side because Coleman's getting better. Kuba Wellwood. I mean, Makala, how the fuck? Like, you're gone. I just re-signed you. You're gone. So gone. Cooley and Misa. Probably gone. We could run Bedard, Chance, Pedersen, and Pratt next year. It's hilarious, really. It is. Because again, thanks to teams like the 2019 Tampa Bay Lightning, thanks to teams like the Boston Bruins, EA has the built-in defense for life of, I can't say it's unrealistic. They have the built-in defense for fucking life. No franchise level player in the draft. I can't believe it. 5 games, man. 8-0 on home ice in the clincher. Everyone on their team was scoring. Everyone. I'm glad to know their 85 overall goalie showed up. Ours certainly didn't. None of the 3 of them. But their guy did. Do I even have enough care left to care about the Marlies? They're off to the second round, taking on Rochester. We've had a penchant for high movement off seasons. This is going to be the biggest one. As the Marlies come back from 3-1 down, imagine being able to do that. They get Lehigh Valley in round 2. Marlies are going to the Calder Cup final to take on the Chicago Wolves. Morgan Riley wins the Calder Cup. He's our head coach next year. 2 straight overtime losses. An overtime win. 2, oh my God, all 4 games to overtime. Marlies are 1 win away from a Calder Cup. Let's see if they can do it. 2-2. 2 goals for Pritchett on Devin Levi. Still 2-2. And honestly, if they win this, we're going to celebrate this like there's no fucking tomorrow because, fuck me. This might be the only championship we ever win. This might be the only championship we ever fucking win. Don't make me watch in overtime to do it. You guys better end this early. Like, really. You better fucking end it early. Make me watch a fucking overtime for the Calder Cup. Are you shitting me? Honestly, again, this is our peak. This is our pinnacle. This is our peak. This is it. Calder Cup. This is what we're hoping for, is a Calder Cup. That's all we got. That's all we can hope for is a Calder Cup. Because the NHL team continues to, Jesus Christ, continues to drop the ball. Pratt to Ackerman. Jesus Christ, wind up, big man. And Ackerman's like our Brent Burns regen, or Victor Hedman regen, for fuck's sake. He'll be in the NHL next year. I seriously don't know if I'm bringing back Cam York and Bouchard and all the guys. Like, we'll see. That's all I can say is we'll see. Like, what's the point of building that super team they can't get it done in the playoffs. Like York, Bouchard, we get rid of those guys now. We get great value to reinvest. You know?
The Wolves have the puck now.
Get great value. Veteran Andrei Kuzmenko. Centering feed. Pff, fucking great save. Garvin on defense. I think it's our Garvin. Alan Garvin. He used to be on the team.
They probably want to redo on that. Through center along the wing.
Ali Pettersson. Big save, Devin Levi.
Levi's on top, and that'll stop the play.
Pretty conservative play here, James. As he
I'm having to rely on a Calder Cup for a source of positivity. Can't believe it.
Let's see if it helps him end it here for his club.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Poked away in the offensive end. Oh, he'd like to have that pass back. And he takes the pass.
Good hit.
Toronto's got it in their own zone.
Chance to see some of the younger guys in action. It's Rue. Barely hold on to the damn puck. I don't know, Clint Costin's still in the AHL.
Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Great head.
Pick off by Quint. He might be NHL bound next year too.
Takes the return feed. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone.
Oh man.
The Wolves looking against the half wall.
One way or another, let it end quickly, please. Put me out of my fucking misery here.
The Wolves take it along the wall. Grabs control of it at the point. Can't save.
Almost got my wish, Jesus. Pritchett, you've been good in this run for the Marlies. We've seen it.
Now he tries to get it across to Dyka.
Dyka, bullshit. It's Dicka and you know it. And there, Pritchett. Engvall misses. What a great chance for Pierre Engvall. Gondalik avoids a hit, shot, save, rebound. Pritchett takes it away. I'm hoping for an impressive performance from some of these younger guys. See someone step up and earn their spot on the NHL roster next year. See if you help get Morgan Riley set up as our head coach next year, regardless of what his grade is. I don't really care. Brandon Carlo for Dicka. Shot broken up. Brodeur. Save Shoveldave. Don't want this to last 6.5 years, but I'd like to see a Calder Cup celebration because, again, it's the only one that we're ever going to goddamn see.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway.
Marley's playing better D than the main squad.
And that's picked up by Backus.
Goalie that actually made a save. Imagine. John Marino does not a pass anymore.
Can't connect on the pass. Receives the pass.
Manko.
Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
We might need an own goal.
See what he's doing, James. He's got some room and he's got great hands, but that's probably not the best place on the ice to make that
Terrible
move.
pass.
Putting the hard hat
How
on.
long is this going to last?
Nice dish from the left wing. And he regains control of the puck. And
Fuck it. I don't even care. It's a Calder Cup. Fuck it. It's a Calder Cup. I don't even care. I don't even fucking play on overhead. But I will now. Fuck you.
solid save on the play there.
France has always been your bread and butter.
A lot on the line here.
Oh, I mean, Jose, it's tough. It's tough. It is to consistently build teams. I mean, it will make it, you know, when we win that much sweeter. But, you know,
You don't get the puck dead.
it's a matter of getting there. Oh, Rue, please.
You wonder if that'll come back to haunt them. For the win!
Oh, it almost ended.
He just buys them with a monstrous save here in overtime.
Save again, Shovel Dave. Referee, let it go.
Just
Let it go, ref. You're terrible. Terrible. I didn't even care if I get scored on. I just didn't want this to last 17 years.
The Wolves take possession off the faceoff. Denies him in close.
Jesus Christ.
High quality chance, high quality save.
Sacrifices the body to block that in front. And a textbook bad save there. And
You're getting fucking hemmed in here, man.
pressure on now.
Okay. Well, no Gunler sends us to game 7. Good to know. Okay. Cool. Well, it wouldn't help. It would have helped if our goalie didn't give up a rebound every 5 seconds, and if the AI from my side just didn't fucking stand there. That's cool though. Game 7. This goes to overtime. I'm gonna go jump off a bridge. First period, 2-0 Marlies. Second period, 3-1 Marlies. If you blow this, I swear to God, I am moving the team to fucking Green Bay. Fucking hate it here. Just win. Thank you. Win the fucking thing. Jesus. Just win the goddamn. I swear to God. I swear to you. Me. Bridge. Jump. Fuck. Please tell me that this is the Calder Cup victory. The only goddamn thing we're ever gonna win. I want to see Morgan Riley on the bench with a smile on his face. Give me that. Give me something. Anything. In the words of Britney Spears. Give me more. Except, LOL, it would be... I can't even have more if I have nothing. Give me something.
And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards.
Couldn't win it at home. We win it on the road.
And he takes a shot. Oh,
Blocker save.
stop on the play. And he takes the feed. 32.
30 seconds away. I don't remember if the Marlies have won a Calder Cup. I think they did. Holy shit. Pretty sure the Marlies have won at least one Calder Cup so far.
Denied by the goaltender.
They might not win a second. That's right, they did win it with Endo. Yeah, you know how long of a franchise mode this has been? I totally forgot this was the same fucking franchise with Endo. That's how many fucking defeats we've taken. How many L's have been slammed into our face.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone.
Ackerman loses it, not very impressive. Gunler denied.
By the goaltender.
But he came out and challenged.
Saves by Shovel Dave. What do you mean with Endo? I added him in my custom roster upon his request. He's a scrub, but he won a Calder Cup.
They came, they saw, they conquered.
And we came again! The Toronto Marlies actually won a fucking thing! Woo! It's the only goddamn thing we're ever gonna win!
It's done. Congratulations.
I should retire! Retire!
Ray, you got a much better look down at ice level, but man,
Good on the Marlies, and hope you get traded, boys, because if your dream's to make it to the NHL, you don't want it to be with this team.
To tell the two apart and
You don't want it to be with this team at all, because this will be the last fucking thing that you win.
feel good right now.
so you
It
don't
will
want
be.
guys in the truck right now that you want the loser excited.
It'll be the last goddamn thing that you ever win. Confetti can't. Yeah, right. They don't fucking deserve it. Well, Morgan Riley is going to be our head coach next year, potentially with a B- rating. So look forward to that.
The equation for this. Do you like this tradition?
I do, James. I think
What's the point of having grade A coaches if my team poops themselves in the playoffs?
it's been a hard-fought series,
So,
and you just go through, you say good series.
Morgan Riley is going to be the new head coach of the Toronto Maple Leafs. So that's cool. Hopefully, he's a good scheme fit.
Team game, but boy, this has got to be a nice perk being one of the team leaders
All
here.
right, Captain Mustache. I don't even know which fucking player you are, but congratulations to Captain Mustache and the Toronto Marlies. It's our boy Pritchett. Okay, well, Pritchett,
The ice. Give me a
my
sense of
man.
emotion.
Well, everybody's just
See you in the NHL next year.
like nobody's really
Wouldn't likely, because we're going to have a lot of spots to fill.
They're looking at the
A fucking lot.
for their turn to carry it around the ice.
A goddamn lot. You think I've traded a lot of people at drafts before? Oh, you sweet summer child, just wait. I don't even know if we're keeping Bedard. I really don't. He might go too.
Trophy. Here's the picture to prove it.
Might be one season with Connor Bedard before dealing him. Just might be. At least we won something. Chris, he had like 115 points in the regular season. Cam York had about 118. And we still lost in 5 games. As the Dallas Stars win the Stanley Cup, obviously we know the Marlies won the Calder Cup. Detroit had pretty much a clean shot to the final. They lost in 6, though. Might be worth scouting Sebastian Cossa again. Dallas led by Robertson, Stankoven, Nick Schmaltz. Popcorn everywhere. The Dallas Stars win the Stanley Cup with an 80 overall goalie posting a .910. Cossa had a .935. Robertson, I believe, was on the block at the deadline, yeah. Maybe Cossa is the guy that we need. This'll hurt in terms of awards. Cam York won the Conn Smythe Trophy in my head, but he has to settle for the Art Ross. Cam York also won the Hart, and the Norris, and the Bing. Mitchell won the Calder. Robertson wins the Conn Smythe. Cossa wins the Vezina, and the Jennings. Romanoff, Morris, Stankoven, and another Selke. York won the Ted Lindsay, and we know Austin Matthews won the Rocket Richard. Any familiar names in the AHL anymore? Dicka was MVP for the Marlies. And with that, we won't sim another day. We'll save it for tomorrow. Clean slate. And a good amount of these players, these coaches. Morgan Riley went up to a B. Good amount of players, good amount of coaches won't be back. Mark Giordano went from a C to a B+. So we'll see if new head coach Morgan Riley can lead the Toronto Maple Leafs to glory. Because nobody else can fucking do it.